So this is another thing that has kind of changed over time. We used to be like, wait till they're ready, wait till they're ready. And then, but what if your kid is like 4 or 5 and they're like, I'm not ready, but I need to go to school. So I tell parents, like, think of in terms of capable rather than ready. Like, does your child tell you they're ready to go to bed at night? Or do you have to say, hey, the day is over and it is time to go to bed? I don't really care if you feel ready. That's how you kind of want to think of it. So honestly, what the way that your child's doing it now, using a diaper or pull-up, is probably totally working for them. It's very convenient. They don't have to stop what they're doing. They don't have to participate in washing their hands and leaving their toys. They don't even have to think about it. They just drop it wherever they are. And they're kind of like, this is awesome. And it's all I've ever known. So we're kind of asking them to willingly say, yeah, I'm totally over that convenient method and I'm ready to do this other complicated thing.
When you say it like that, it's kind of hysterical.
Right? It's kind of funny. And I'm not making light of it, but just to put you in their frame of mind. So some kids, depending on the type of kid you have, are never going to really seem like they're ready. We just kind of have to decide that they are capable of getting through the learning process and that it's time to go through that process. So I really think that by 2.5, this is something we want to be thinking about. Sometimes you can do it really early, 20, 22 months, 24 months, anything between 20 to 28 months is usually an age where we can capture kids that are still excited to please us and make us happy and see that smile on our face and still wanting to imitate us. Whereas if you think about a 3-year-old, they kind of don't often want to, they're like, I kind of want to test your buttons and actually make you unhappy and see what happens. So I'm certainly not suggesting that if you decide to wait or have already waited until 3.5 or later, that you're like screwed. You can still do it.
At some point there will be body
right? But we might avoid a lot of the pushback that I see with the older kids when we capture them in that eager to please, eager to imitate stage. So yeah, think maybe earlier than what you were originally planning. And then in terms of signs you could look for to know that they're capable, first we're looking for communication. Can your child communicate their needs to you? I'm thirsty, I need a snack, I'm hungry. Because we're going to want them to communicate, I need to go, or I just went, please help. Can they remember something in order? For example, can they recite the ABCs or some other lullaby? That shows us that they can kind of remember steps in a certain order, which is what we need them to do to learn to use the potty. You know, first I get there, then I pull down my pants, then I sit. If they're becoming aware of the process, like going under the table or behind the couch to hide when they know they need to go and they're looking for that privacy, that clues us in that they're aware about their bodily functions and when they're going to happen. And that's really helpful for the process. So I would say it's a combination of seeing those sorts of things and getting, into or beyond that target age range. So that's what I'd look for in terms of readiness or capability.